Good day, everyone. Today I will stream a bit sooner because I will do a training on ERA at the usual 8 o'clock CST time. I forgot sim up. Okay. And I need my stock setup for Kyalami. There you go. Probably with those changes. And probably soft springs. Save it as the first zeroth iteration, and outside is the hotter, inside is the colder. Also, our target time is Kyalami 101 is 40.5, 102 is 41.5. I'm not the best racer on Kyalami, so we will see what can I achieve. Let's go. Pressure first. Also, I have to make 2 setups for the training, an oversteery and an understeery setup, something which is still drivable, but like they can definitely feel the difference. Okay, the Mustang feels fast here. At least the brakes are super nice. Although I'm a bit used to the cop car here. That could alter my senses a bit. That feels super planted, so I will try TC5. Maybe that's third gear.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Second down on pace. From 102%. Although TC5 really helps. Probably proper tighter temperatures would too. Okay, that's more like it. One more lap for the tire pressures.
So far.
Should avoid driving on that curb. Be too early on the brake. And on the throttle. Okay, let's check Multec. We lost some pressure at the last lap on the rear right here. Otherwise, I would need 1 on the left and 4 on the right. I will give me my 1 on the left, 4 on the right, and at the front there's no pressure loss, and I need 1 and 3. 1 and free. And dampers are a bit undamped. Otherwise, front needs a bit of bump. And we don't use the front bump stops, but we don't need them because the car is understeer by default, even under braking. And at the rear, I will give it more bump stop range to let it use the suspension a bit more, the slow acceleration parts like here. And after the chicane, what is that? Yeah, hairpin. And the way I will do is currently it activates around like 38 mils of travel, and I want it to activate around 48, so give it 10 mils of range, means 50. And to not lose the high speed cornering, I will just crank the shit out of the range. And oh, wait, let's save the previous one with correct pressures just to have them. And make a new one with the changes I said I will make. Okay. Otherwise, I say the more fast and a bit more slow too, and more bump at the front, although we will see how much that will affect. Maybe I can not yet. Let's go on this one. So I think I smudged my VR lenses, so give me a sec. Okay, looks clear now. Yeah, it's a bit less bitey with the more dampers. Although we don't have proper pressures yet, so that could make it bite and corner less in high speed. As the tires doesn't have the sidewall support from the pressures. Easy on the tires yet. Definitely have more low speed acceleration. And a bit less high speed rotation, but it's still decent. Decent enough. To nail that right-hander braking point a bit better. The issue is I should use the small line on the left, but it's so hard to spot it in VR due to a bit lower resolution. Otherwise, I like how it rides. Really grippy on the low speed. Heel turns correctly on mid speed and high speed, like not enough for flat out like this, which I will work on. solid lap.
Well done, mate. Good fastest step.
Let's check that motor again. So rear bump stops are letting us accelerate in the parts I wanted, and they are supporting in the parts I also wanted. Like, we are not engaging them here at the slow speed, and also here after the hairpin, but they are engaged, for example, in sunset or in that nasty down dip, although they are barely engaged in that part. So what I will do is, apart from checking the pressures, it's 2-2 at the front if I did not lose pressure. No, I lost 1-1, so 1 and 1 pressure, and at the rear it's 2-2. Okay, so 1 1 2 2. Also check the, and I was gonna use tires, of course, stupid me. Tire usage is very symmetrical and nice. So what I will do is lower the range, increase the rate a lot, and also let the car dive a bit more, like let the rear go higher and the front go deeper. And I will probably... No, those are fine. Don't touch them yet. Okay, so pressures are corrected and not going out on a used tire set. Let's go. Just a few more laps to validate its good changes. Like, if I can do those 41 low times, I'm super happy. Is he on the tires yet? I definitely feel the front grips up more during coasting. Yes, Pro, are you today? Which routes? Which tracks? I have to practice poor Ricard because yesterday's race was atrocious. And tomorrow I will not home. So when I'm done with this setup and probably with the understeer oversteer setup for today's training, I will practice for Ricard a bit. Hey Matthias, not really. The thing is, the AMG is the only car which is super slow if I set it up how I like it, which is slow in fast out, trail brake a lot. It's lovely to drive, I love how it drives that way, but it's slow because it's basically a front mid-engine car and you have to throw it into the corner, and it just refuses to work with my setups. Also, it's a bit weird since the 9.6 patch. Many drivers are like going out from it in our league because it feels weird, they say, and I believe them. So no, not really into the AMG setups, neither the Audi, because Audi is beyond saving due to it's super hard to drive, very unpredictable, and the BOP is just kills the rewarding factor of it, that it's fast. So it's average speed, but very hard to extract. Echo. Okay. Let me check that. Hello? Is it better now? I restarted my audio engine. Issue is I cannot hear me. Well, I can hear if I start to listen to my own stream. Just give me a sec. It's on my Discord. Okay. Issue is I cannot hear me. It sounds fine now. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I listen to myself and it's fine. So probably the issue is at your side, Despero, this time. So Matthias, that's the issue with the AMG. It just does not work well how I like to set up cars. I can bend all other cars into my wheel. I can bend that one too, it just becomes slow. So sadly, new AMG setups, maybe one day when I run out of everything and I feel like, okay, I take the dip, I rather drive that car how it should be driven instead of setting up how I want it to be driven, so I can extract the pace, then I will make setups, but currently I'm having enough opportunity to make all kinds of setups. It's a bit early. Yeah, I tried to like it too, like I tried it multiple times to like it, but I cannot. It's just not fitting me. Like, it's the complete opposite of the Mustang for me. Like, the Mustang is the definition of how I like to drive a car, The AMG is the opposite. It's the complete opposite how I like to drive the car. Like what it needs to be extract the pace. Undershot that corner, probably lost a 10 for 2, although the great exit capability saved me. Too impatient on the throttle, lost the 10th there. Okay, without being impatient, that will be like a 40.8, so I am super happy with the setup because it's great to drive and the pace is awesome. And that was in the mid normal temp. So yeah, but Jack probably he does not want to pay for it, which I completely understand. Hence, I make my setups for free because I don't like. But they put their effort into it, but many of us do too. Okay, let's go mad with the quali. 3 liters. So 4 laps, 2-4, warm up, 2-4, hot lap. Okay. Aspro, I think that's on your side because I listen to my chat also. Others said it's fine. So something is wrong there. I believe you, but oh wait, tires. Yep. So quali setup. Max camber, negative toe, less fuel. Thank you for the feedback, guys. God, I hate how negative toe drives. It's fast. I agree. It's horrible for the tires. That's a fact. And I hate how it drives, but it's fast. So for a quali setup, I accept it. Otherwise, I never. To be much more patient there. Also, there's a huge chance that they will redo something in the AMG Evo, so there is a hope. Also, there is a hope to have the Aston V8. I think I read somewhere that there will be one more I don't know if it's a DLC or an update, but they say they will do liveries. And usually when they do that yearly update with liveries, they deliver a track and a few updated cars. So hopes for Aston. I don't think the Corvette will be in the game, but I give like, I don't know, 70% for the updated Aston. Because a few of my league mates speculated that they updated the yaw angle of the current Aston in order because they won't remodel it correctly, like fully. Only gave the new models arrow map for it and the new like outlook. For rain, you need to increase the front right height a bit, so the front splitter does not hit the water. So like 2 to 5 mils of front right height, depends on how much rain it is. Turn the ABS to 1, yes, 1, not a joke. Any higher ABS overreacts like crap. And usually I decrease the camber a bit, because A, you won't have the cornering speed to use all the camber anyways. B, the tires are less flexible, so they don't squirm that much under the cambering and have the ability to grip fully. So in order to utilize the full contact patch, you have to decrease the camber a bit. Also, that helped me with aquaplaning. Probably the thread is working better. Kyalami? I don't know. Let me check. And usually that's enough for wet setups. If the setup has a lot of rear preload, decrease that. And also soften the springs, but my setups usually have those. My best Kyalami lap time, which while I was running ACC Result Companion, was 1:47. But probably that will break today. Also, I was not running ACC Companion when I did setup for Kyalami, so if you check my Kyalami videos, you will find my best laps there. Okay, let's do a proper lap. God, I wish the Mustang could drive with more rake. And less stupidity from me. Okay. I have way too much grip at the rear. So what I will do is two is enough. Even for sprint races, like 20-minute races, you can drive one. Like in my experience, like break once can be around like 1.5 hour with dry on the dry, and it will be like a third of it in the wet or half. Also, break 2 is like 6 hour, I think, in the dry, and probably half of it in the rain. Something like that. You don't need a handbrake for the ACC Astro. Yeah, so wet setup, increase the front right height a bit. Make sure that you have very low preload, very soft springs, and decrease the camber all around, like 3-4 clicks all around, and you are golden. Back to the setup. I will go even crazier at the rear because I did not like that it understeer under throttle in the mid to high speed corners. Apart from that, it should be fine-ish. Let's bring a new set of tires and let's go. The thing is that 40.9 lap was a very decent lap. So the quali setup has a big challenge for it to break that, but it should and could. Yeah, that is fun. Also, don't forget that you have a not realistic but predefined drive line, depends on how many cars are driving. So practicing alone, your tire pressures will be completely not good for like a race where 20 people are. So make sure to either practice with at least half amount of people will be on the server on the race, or do it with AI, because the AI will make your drive line. Like if you will race with 20 people, put the AI to 20 and practice that way. Like you can leave them half a lap and just drive alone if you want to practice. They are there only for making the dry line. Because it can go as much as 1 or 2 psi, so full psi, like 31 to 32 psi in with a dry line for a medium range compared to like practicing alone. So it's a huge effect. Also depends on the track, which lines you are driving. Pressures are okay-ish, still a bit low. Okay, much better rotation here. I gained exit speed, that's good. Very good. Put it back to TC5. TC4 is just too understeery for this rotation. Too aggressive rotation for TC4. Not the caster, camber. Oh, so this is not for the wet setup. Caster should be... I thought you are asking for the wet setup. Caster should be run as high as you can without getting... like elevating your inner rear wheel in the slowest rear braking corner of the track, because caster A gives you good force feedback, it gives you self-centering, so like the car helps you catch slides, so it's even more important for a less fast wheel, and it gives you dynamic negative toe. So run as much caster as you can without spinning your car under trail braking in the sharpest corner. Like prime example of caster limit is Barcelona left-hander hairpin after the straight at the middle of the track, at the back track. If you get clipping, just lower your force feedback gain. You can do it per car. Like I do increase force feedback for every car track combo and even what I liked that day. There's this control which is 9 and 3 on my number. Yeah, FFB increased gain, FFB decreased gain. I put it to number 9 and number 3, so I can even do it mid-race. Like I'm getting tired due to high forces, I just decrease it. Or if I like when you start the race with a lot of fuel, the wheel will be super heavy. So I decrease it, and during the race I start to increase it back, so I won't get a super light and like vague wheel. Let's save that replay and go to the code session.
Green light, go, go, go.
So it feels much more like a car with the race setup. So much better to drive. I hate those quali setups. but they are necessary. Can Kyalami handle brake ducts too? Pretty aggressive track. A bit of squealing, but still yellow, green. Let's see here. Barely yellow, okay. Probably it will cool back at the end of the straight. Yellow here. It's definitely invalid. But at least we know the car can handle some stupidity. Thank you, Aspro. I don't agree, but thank you. Decent lap otherwise. Okay. The rounds are a bit high. We'll revisit that. Too early turning? Okay. Car doesn't like that. It's been a long time since I spun a GT3, by the way. I don't even remember the last time I did. I'm glad if my lines are helping you. Yeah, I understand tracks usually, but driving them properly and consistently is another thing. That's always nice to hear, it makes you faster. You should join ERA Fast Pro. That would make you even faster. Like, don't everyone has to attend to the voice chat and things like that, so your language would not be an issue. But if you want to race cleanly, it's a very good place to learn that. And you seems like a nice guy, so probably you would race cleanly. By the way, I will stream today's training part of the advanced course over steer understeer. The non-training part is like not a secret, but it's that ERA material what I teach, so I don't want to share that. And also what makes the Discord part great is interactivity, but I would like to show you guys what we do after the Discord part, which is super fun. I should post a valid lap time, so I have delta. And there goes my validity of the lap. Although you can never know with these stewards. Ah, it was valid.
Well
Okay.
done, mate. You're still best.
Hey Sam. Thank you, I'm fine-ish. Still a bit sad due to the yesterday's second race, but yeah. We learn from mistakes. And you? Overshot that a bit. Otherwise decent lap. Yeah, this will be my car next season, unless the Aston comes out. It won't be banned and it will be great, but I'm like 99% sure I will drive the Ford. It really fits me. I love it. Sam, yes, I will go to visit my parents tomorrow early morning. Come back somewhere at Sunday, and practice for the race the whole remaining of the day, and hopefully we'll be a bit better than yesterday's second race. The ultra low wing setup was not a good choice, I admit it. Also, like, I was a bit like tired yesterday, and fucking up the second start was really stirred me up, and I started making very, very stupid mistakes due to frustration. I haven't really ever got that, but we learned from mistakes, so the worse I do, the more calm I have to be. Basically, that's my take on yesterday. So the least training I can do for a race, and the more I screw up,
Well done, mate. That's all
the
fastest
calmer and just race chill mentality I have to make. That's usually how I do. I don't know why I took yesterday's race that seriously. Probably because I hit the track and I was like subconsciously frustrated from it. Yeah, the Mustang is a great car. It's a bit dividing. Like, I understand why many people don't like it, because it's understeers like a pig and you have to trail brake the hell out of it. But this is basically how I love to drive, so for me it's more like an advantage instead of a con. Why such a great lap? Stupid Peter, stupid. Super stupid. Never mind, I already did a 40.5, which is 101. I'm very happy with that, but I will push my luck one more with one more lap. Also, I have to do one less pressure all around. Also, the Mustang is a great car to race with and a horrible car to race against, due to park it on the apex, slow in, fast out. It's super annoying to follow, but that's it. It's the deal with it. It's like I have to deal with dive bombing idiot Ferrari, well, not the driver's idiot, but the car itself. Ferrari shitboxes, so they will have to deal with slow and fast out for these ponies. Okay, much better, although I still lost some time there. Okay, same lap time.
Well done, mate.
Bit
Fastest
better. I will decide which one I will use, because both of those laps were very nice. I think the second one was like overall nicer. No, I hate the shitbox. What car I have the most time with? That's a good question. So most races is surely the 992, because I raced a lot of pub with it. Most time could be the stunt due to I am doing it for 1.5 season in ERA and I practice a lot with it. So those reasons. Let's do the quali. No. Pressures. Save it with tires. And the pressures are 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6. So 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, 4, 5, 6. Could it be like, yeah, the inner is heated with the brake ducts, okay, but the outer are then different. 6, 4, 7, 6. Oh, okay. 6, 4, 7, 6. Okay, that's the way. And let's not do an on a speed and go out in the used tires. Okay. Quali setup. Like if I can shave down to 40.2, I would be happy. Sub 40 would be definitely my fastest lap time ever here. Is the ACC companion picked up this already, by the way? No, it only picked up the previous session yet. But yeah, that's back to that question. 40.5 is my fastest lap time. Probably. Maybe I did a bit more with, like, I don't know, Mac, Ferrari. I don't know. Although I was a bit slower back then, I improved a tiny bit in the last half year. It's really start to be slower and slower improvement, but I do improve a bit. Still slow as hell, but at least I'm consistently slow. And apart from yesterday's race, I don't do stupid things usually. So I usually race very chill and like the least fuck I give, the better I do. So I definitely have to only enjoy racing and don't care about standing and things like that. Also, for this reason, I teamed up two of our very, very nice gold drivers for the 6 hours of Nordschleife, which I really, really like to ask if you want to come and race 6 hours Nordschleife July 12th, maybe? It will be fun. GT4s and GT3s. No, I have no issue with Ferrari as a brand, although I don't watch F1 or any other racing series, but I have no issue with Ferrari in real life. I only hate the car in ACC because it is a mini LMP car and it is super annoying. Like, it's the Jack Russell Terrier of GT3s, like super eager for your inputs, annoying, and like in pub their drivers are dive-bombing idiots usually, because they can be like 100% brake, don't give a fuck about anything, just brake, steer, the car will do it for them, they don't have to think about anything, just like auto drive. while I like and appreciate a car which needs some trail braking, mind of weight transfers and smooth inputs and like proper driving, and the F1 is just a heresy of that. It's like that over-eager kid that's asked continuously, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? Yeah, that's the Ferrari. Shitbox. Oh yeah, I forgot that DC. I have to change that in the setup. I was wondering why the car is so twitchy. Don't... one small slide, even if you catch it, it's just kills your lap time. That's why I hate negative rear toe. It's just horrible to drive and... I mean, that flat out, why I'm overshooting that corner that much? I love the Porsche. I drove it a lot. But I'm unporsching the Porsche with my setups. Also, all cars can be muted down with setups to be drivable on basically anything. Thing is how much the pace will suffer. Okay. So far. Shot here a bit. Lost half a tenth. Brake a bit earlier. This time. Okay. Decent lap.
Well done, mate. This has been your first.
Yeah, the 992 is much better. They I think they tilted the engine forward, like the rear is higher, so they have a bigger diffuser and a bit smaller wing. They shoved the engine more forward too, so it's less rear engined, more like on the rear axle. And yeah, they just did magic with that car. I really like the 992. I don't even remember how the 991 drives, but I remember it's twitchy and very, very bad on the rear tires. But I don't have like super clear memories how that drives. Okay, let's try a few more laps, but so far I'm happy. Like, would be nice to do 50.02 for the quali. It's possible, like the setup is definitely capable. The issue is what's here, like not my dick but the driver itself. The problem is how I drive, not what the car is capable of, and the setup. Also, this driver has super skinny legs. They should introduce proper cyclist legs into the game. See on the tires in the first lap. $991. Well, have fun with it. If you want to test it somewhere, test it on Laguna Seca, because as far as I know, that's the track where the car is still super fast, like it has to be bobbed. Okay, this quali setup is not slow, officially. Okay, still on not full pressure tires and doing mid-low 40. Oh yeah, the Cup is not easy to drive anywhere. Although the faster the track is, the easier it to drive, usually. They never drove it on power retard. Shot. I would love to have a proper competitive 15 plus racer Cup Car League. I mean competitive for my level, which is like mid-high. like avid amateurs. Okay, let's don't screw this lap. Already have a nice lap, so I should not be pressured. Yeah, the curves are horrible with the Kafka. Okay, it looks like I have to stick with the 40.3. I'm getting a bit tired. And I also still want to do that understeer oversteer setup. So yeah, I hope I saved this replay. I think I did. Replay Kyalami. Okay, great. Before I forget, because I always do, is to don't delete that. Is to do the lab for the screenshots. Yeah, that looks nice.
Green light, go, go, go.
Don't forget the lights. I should not go on to the stripe because it sounds horrible in the video. Probably this will be the place where I do the screenshot. For the thumbnail. Yeah, the lower you go, the harder to get more pace out. Like initially seconds, then tenths, then just like you are happy when you do those consistently, and just like shave a few thousands, hundreds. If I can do 101 in normal temperature on a track consistently, like that's super good. That's where I feel like okay, I am decent on this track, car combo setup wise. Okay, let's take this corner cleanly now. Maybe that looks better on a screenshot. Okay. Don't want to run out of gearing at before the braking point.
Personal best.
I move to the right so subconsciously, like I have to actively think to not go onto the stripe. Okay, that's really good for the pictures, and let's do that understeer oversteer fun setup. Which is Barcelona and for Merck. What I found, Matthias, is usually with my setups, the tire degradation and the fuel load difference like counter each other. Okay, so first is come on, yep, okay. First is over. Okay, I see the issue. First is oversteer. So I have to cheat a lot. But it dive like hell. I wanted to oversteer both on entries and on exits. And
Green light. Give it all you can. Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
so light on the wheel, especially with flat tires. Still doesn't want to oversteer. Oh god. Do I have to do it with the baguette? Still barely oversteer. Oh lord. Like, still understeers here. Okay. Let's try it with the baguette. Maybe a mid-engine car helps. Or Porsche. Let's try the Porsche. Oh. Don't have a stable setup for it. Okay. Team Bright won't take it. Just make a... I think it's satin. Not bad. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I dig that. Okay. Black. Like white. White. And okay. That's a cool Porsche. Although that one looks great too. Let's go with this one. Firm. Oops. Why my game is not full screen? Should be. Okay. So Porsche. Let's first make a something set up for it. Five camber. Okay. That's no joke. Oh, we have dampers on this one. Great. Love it. Probably still going to understeer like shit.
Green light, show them what you got.
So I will. Hopefully that looks okay in VR. I mean in the stream.
Low tire pressure.
Oh
Stay away
lord,
from
that tiny mirror. So I sit a bit too high. Hey Oppa, how are you today? Oh god. Need more for seatback. The amount of body roll, I think it needs more spring rate. I mean, not the body roll, but the diving and squatting. Like, holy shit. Hey thank you, Aspro. That's super nice of you. Thank you very much. Hopefully I can repay that you with lovely setups. So back to the topic, I want to make this setup for today's ERA training course, Advanced Course 1, Oversteer Understeer. And I thought I will make a setup which makes the car oversteer a lot, but it looks like it's just, yeah, not going to work with GT3s. They don't have neither. Oh, one more? Like, super thanks. Thank you very much. That's very, very generous of you.
Green light. Go, go, go.
I'm a bit speechless, Aspro. I did not expect that, especially twice. Also, it makes me very glad because I was a bit sad yesterday due to the second race being horrible for me. Because I was an idiot. Okay, that's oversteer. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, it rotates like super good, and I want to make the brake punishing a bit too. So my goal is not to make an unusable setup, but to make a setup which is like still drivable, but they can feel that you can be very fast with oversteer, but you have to be on the edge constantly. Not the edge of the stripe. Back to that one topic, as pro. Did you think about joining ERA? Because you're driving with us a few times now. Why don't you just do it officially? Like, yeah, I know the language barrier, but as I said, it's not an issue for, like, if you only type in the chat sometimes and append the races, that's more than enough. Also, I know you're working in a night shift, but probably you can do the big race, which is at Sunday, 8 o'clock CEST. Oh yeah, yeah, curb riding with the Porsche Cup is not fun. See that corner without touching. Like, you can almost do it flat out. A bit excessive. Okay. Drifto. One thing I would try is a lot of positive rear toe. And like 0.8. And a bit less aggressive bug stops. Because the rear positive rear toe definitely going to make it like rotate out of the corner like hell, but positive rear toe rotation is like very predictable. That's why I like it. Yeah, that's why I said, like, if you can just do and want to do a few races, you are very welcome to join. Like, not everyone is doing the whole season. But as I said, I'm not forcing it to you. I just saw you were joining us on the training server anyways. Like, you can join us on Discord too. And do it officially. Also, it's a very, very nice community. And of course, everyone else is welcome to join. I'm just picking out Aspro because A, he's probably my most returning watcher. B, he did join us one of the days. Anyways. Okay, actually this setup with this funky oversteer rise funnily good. Maybe that a lot of positive rear toe is a bit too much. Let's check it on the fast right, long right-hander. For the test server, that's okay. So like, as long as you don't do anything silly on the test server, like people would even appreciate that someone who they know somewhat, like you, join. But just make sure to don't join like the advanced or basic course server, because those are open too. You cannot join the race even if you try to, because those are like predetermined who can and cannot join. Okay, let's make some understeer. Yeah, so the training server is fine. Advanced and basic courses server are not, but those are only up at certain points. Also, I think they have different password. Not the very secret password for the training server. Like anyone can guess it. Yeah, that's why I said like, come race with us. You register on the website, I think with Steam. Then you join the Discord, do 5 consecutive valid laps on both Kyalami and Barcelona license servers. Ask the admins to validate it. They will announce your rank, like split. You join the corresponding server, like bronze, silver, gold is server 2, lot, diamond is server 1, on the website, and that's it. You are in. You can come race. It's like the longest is the driving part, but the 5 laps is not the end of the world. It does say on the website you have to do the courses to advance the ranks and things like that, but that's not implemented yet. Doing the courses is always very advised, and you are welcome to join, but like if language barrier is an issue for it, it's fine. Holy shit, the front tires are melting. The amount of scraping happens, probably because of that. Also, I'm going to increase the brake balance. Oh yeah, I was stupid and increased the tire temps instead of decreases. Okay. Let's make it a bit more under 32. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned the language issue. That's why I said it's like fine if you are not comfortable. Although I was not speaking this well, like, I don't know, half a year ago. And I was very, very hesitant to start this proper streaming and speaking and things like that. But few of my friends like pushed me, like, do it, do it, do it. It will be fine. They will don't care that I have accent and I not speak English that well, and it improved a lot just by using it. And yeah, I'm comfortable now with doing this. Okay, those setups are fine for the training. Let's, like, I have about 40 minutes for, more than 40 minutes I have, but I want to like prepare myself a bit for the presentation part. So I will practice 40 minutes of for retard, my least favorite track in the game. Yeah, those are the license errors. You hop in, do 5 decent laps, make sure it's consistent, and yeah, I learned English also very long time ago. So do 5 like proper laps and you are fine. What the hell is 24-25? Okay, let's go. I should make a mid-wing setup, which is like 5. Yeah, let's try that. Probably I want to use much less steps and use it much more. Zandvoort? Yeah, I like that track. Many people don't because it's thin, but I like it. Oops. Not the best line. But how Zandvoort comes to the topic, by the way? Or just popped out of your mind? Oh god. Yeah, probably the VR makes it a bit like realistic. It's not just a static camera but a moving head. It feels like driving in real, like sitting in VR is super great. Also very useful, like someone said, I know you don't see the apex at the last corner. No, I see it because I can turn my head. Nah, I need more rotation. Yeah, you have to get used to it. Also, settings matter a lot. Like if you have not super consistent FPS and not very high FPS, it's sickening. I agree, but you get used to it. Like I can drive many hours in VR. B, with the right settings, it's not that sickening by default. And also it depends on, so it's changes between person and person. But everyone can grow their VR legs, how they call it. Hey Yaka, how are you? Everyone can grow his VR legs and get used to it, so it just like varies between person and person how much time it takes and how well it takes it first time. For God's sake, I need much more rotation. Here too. Never mind. Make a lap, at least know what times I'm doing. I would love to drive the Ford, but I have to race with this for this season, so I cannot. I have to practice with this car. But yeah, it would be much better to drive the Ford here and everywhere else. I agree. Okay, that is decent. Well, at least decent, not horrible. Let's check Mutek. A Porsche is incoming. Okay, I need 1 click on the front right. No, 2 click. A bit less of. Actually, no, front bump stops are great, but rear bump stops are engaged here. Yep. And they start to engage around 40 mil, which means I can put like 6 mil of rear bump stop range in. Let's do it. Yeah, 6, but make it oversteery everywhere. So this way I will have more rotation. How much tire say? More rotation everywhere and a bit better exit. 2 clicks on the front right. Okay. This one. This is a Porsche party.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Mine is yesterday I did 40, 54 low something. But I think I did 53 with my Ford setup. But it's a super technical track. I have to practice so much for this race.
Green light, give it all you can.
49615158. 4961595822. You know what? I will just give it more rake. So what I should do is practice on a 12 session. Because this track is fast and during the race it's optimal. So the car handles a bit differently. I have to practice too. Oh. That's a bit too much rake. Although the tires are not up to pressure, so I will wait a bit. Try it one more time next time. That's a bit too much rake. That's probably invalidated now. see, that's how you should do a pit exit on a practice and server. He was well aware that I was coming and waited. Very nice of him. It was Maroni. And luckily, like, that's the standard on ERA. We respect each other. I also flashed my indicators for thanking him to being aware. Also, you can do the thing what I did is like shortcut the track. Another tactic is someone is coming but you have time, just cut the track and go to the left, like it's practice. We won't punish crossing the white line. Okay, the instability is not that bad with 57.6 brake bias and proper tire pressures. I will still lower the rake by 2 clicks and give 1 click of bump stop range at the front less, so take off 1 bump stop range.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Yeah, so for hot lapping, apart from the super boring straight, this track is great. My issue with it, I thought about it, like what's the issue, is the bad references. Like, you don't have so much visual reference on this track for braking, turning point and stuff like that when it's crowded. Also, it's very wide, so it promotes a lot of like driving. Hello, Moguinho. I wish you a very peaceful workday, and I'm glad you joined.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
The 4 setup is finished. I was very happy with it. Did a 40.5 with the race setup and 40.3 with the quali, so yep, super happy. And since I thought I still have time before I start to train on ERA, I will do some practice and talk with you guys. As always, I appreciate the company. And I'm glad you appreciate watching me suffering on this super great, no, it's not, track. And how are you today? By the way, I'm not English, so when I ask how are you, I actually mean in Hungary. If you ask someone how is he, she, then you do it because you want to know how is he, she. Okay, setup is good otherwise. Let's check the motor and do some changes. So pack base. We don't activate the front much. It helps us in that braking zone. That's fine. And the rears are still activated a lot. So, but they activate much later. So I will still give, I said, less right at the rear, more bump stop range, like 3 clicks, and let's try. No, this way. Also, like, this track does not have that much left to right direction change, so could use some lower on the rollbar. What is coming? Mr. Mito, one of our new league member, but he's very respectful and keen to learn.
There's a slow car ahead.
Also, it looks like he overshot the corner, or he just still warming up. Yeah, so he's very keen to learn. He has a long way to come, but he already improved a lot. What matters most is the mentality.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Porky overshot the corner. Finally some improvement. Well, hopefully. Okay.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
500. Nice even number. This straight is so long I could make a screenshot with my headset. That's why it went black. I did not see anything either. I just hope I'm still on track. Okay, another improvement.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Uh-oh. That was not on purpose. Headset was acting up. Also, I should take a break. Like, check the presentation part of today's course. and I will come back and stream the training part of it around 9 o'clock. So streaming is not completely done today, but the setup and proper driving streaming is. Although the training courses are usually super fun, you will see it for yourself. But until that, I wish you a very nice day and hopefully see you again at the evening. So goodbye, guys. Zing. Porsche.